And I am up early. Hello, it's High Priestess Jamila. How are y'all? How are y'all doing? It's High Priestess Jamila. I am up early. I really just want to go back to sleep, but I gotta get up. I gotta get up because I gotta be out doing what I'm doing. About to get me some coffee this morning. Um, y'all know that my Ostara group, we are going until May the 1st. Okay. My Ostara group is going until May the 1st. There's a very specific thing that my spirits are doing for the people in the group. Just FYI. Give me a second. Let me. Oh, good. Make sure that y'all still get in my group. Why is this? Who did that? And see, I swear. Oh, goodness. Hold on. Good morning. If you guys have not gotten in my Ostara group, you need to do it. For some reason, as Easter approaches, the evil gets thicker. I don't, it's weird. And you know, when I first discovered that was probably like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I first discovered, for some reason, the evil gets thicker around Easter was 13 years ago. It's about 13 years ago. Yeah. And I wasn't necessarily practicing during this time 13 years ago. Oh, yeah, I'm about to get me some coffee in a minute. So I just woke up a few minutes ago. But I realized something is kind of awry here 13 years ago, which is what scared me back into practicing for real. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was back home, and for some reason, there was, for some reason, threats of physical attacks Easter. I don't I don't understand what was going on. You know, I had always thought that Easter was a peaceful. I had always thought that Easter was a peaceful holiday. Apparently not. Apparently not so. That's not the case. Oh, goodness gracious. So we almost done with this we're almost done with Easter. It's a lot, you know, and I think that there's a lot of people that are just not quite ready for the truth. I noticed that there's a lot of them watching this channel. They're just not ready for the truth. They're just not ready to deal with it. They're just not ready. You know what I mean? So if you guys want to get into my protection group, because we'll be out there early, then you guys all should also should schedule readings, especially my witches. You know, the best thing that you can do as a witch is to protect yourself from religious people. You know, I'm sorry, for some reason it's an attack. It's a constant attack for some reason. I'm not sure why. They're so paranoid about witches, but they just are. And if you're a witch, you're a witch. Hey, Unica, hello. Good morning. Yeah. So we've been doing a lot of protection and, believe it or not, love work, and not just like love reunion, but protection from hate and evil eye has been the main thing. Yeah, it's been a lot of, I mean, goodness gracious. So I wanted to come and give y'all a quick reminder. Yeah, I know. I know. And it's very predatorial. It is. It's very predatorial. I don't understand why they target me so much. It's weird. I don't get it. Maybe it's because they think I look like Jesus. By the way, I don't think I look anything like Jesus. Oh goodness. Yeah. It becomes that way for some reason. That discussion that I made, that I had the other day, where I was talking about the crucifix and the conjuring of spirits and things of that nature. You know, you just have to be very careful. Even people that are within the church need to be careful. Even people that are not witches need to be careful. It's a lot of evil going on, a lot. Of course, yeah, you do need protection from witchcraft and necromancy too, but it's a difference, especially when people get in their head that, it just is bad. It is. It's bad when especially when you have to protect your family. So, um, my radar is up big time, and my trust for a lot of people is just not there. I don't, you know what I mean? Not saying I don't trust people in general, but it's just that I just, when like I said, I don't know what it was. It was weird. It just, I guess the truth started coming out. So we've been doing a lot of work with the group. Since I got up, I've been meditating with Shiva. So, and I'll be out there at noon doing work. So, yeah, Unica, you're welcome to join my group too if you want. And just contact me. We are gonna be working. I'm gonna be doing work for my group until May, and then of course, we'll be going into Beltane. I feel like we all should be focused on love and our love life. I don't feel that we should let what's going on, because it's a lot of that going. It's a lot going on, y'all. It is. It's a lot going on. I don't feel that we should. neglect our love lives either, though, because I really don't know what's going on when it comes to people messing with people love life. So I'm gonna be out there doing my work just to make sure, even though a lot of them are doing shamanic rituals, releasing all this evil into the earth and the air, I make sure that my group is protected from that. Is what I do. Pretty much counteract it. You have some resonance of a freaking happy, normal life. Goodness gracious. It's weird. It is. It's weird. So, if you guys have any questions, because today is the 7th, today is Monday. I do a lot of work on Monday, a lot of invocations, a lot of offerings are made on Monday. I don't offer people as sacrifices, I offer milk and water and food to my spirits, soda. They like soda. Some of them, in particular ginger ale. So make sure you get into my circle, but get in for a reading if you never. Oh, yeah, and I found this app that literally changed my life. So it's been raining since yesterday. It's been raining outside, and the sky, like, you just could not see the moon. And I found this app, and it's free. And it tells you exactly where everything is at, like the constellations, and it was pretty cool. So I was out there until like 3 o'clock in the morning, looking for the moon, and then it's so cool that it shows you what phase the moon is at. Like, it literally shows you a picture. It just kind of pops out, and like, I've actually took a screenshot of it. You can see the constellation of Cancer was like underneath the moon, and then the constellation of Leo was like coming down on. It was really interesting. I had to tell you about that because I needed to find that moon, man. I needed to find it because I could not see it, and I wanted to charge. I wanted to charge myself. I wanted to charge up some candles. It was really nice. It was really nice. So yeah, yeah. So anyway, I just want to remind y'all that I meant to come by last night, but I got sleepy and went to sleep. So you think they did that on purpose? Probably so, because I know that for some reason it was really, the sky was, and we are supposed to be able to still see the moon. I had no idea where she was at, none. And so I was out there scraping the sky at the witching hour last night, and then something told me to go and download that app and find an app, and I'm just in love with this app because it just shows you exactly, like, you just point it up towards the sky, and it shows you everything it does. Wow, that's crazy. Who you think is behind that? Sound like crazy people that's trying to hide the moon. That just sounds crazy to me. Well, like I said, they can't hide it no more because I found it, and to get the benefits of the moon, I don't necessarily have to be I don't necessarily have to see it. I just know that it's there, the direction that it's in. What? Who is that? Are you talking about Elon Musk? Mm, wow. Mm-mm-mm. What is the point though? Like, I don't understand it because, like I said before, I found that app. I'm pretty sure that I caught the moon before. We don't necessarily. Wow, that just seems. They don't like the sun. Oh my God. Are they aliens or something? What in the world? What in the world? If they don't like it, they need to just stay in the house then. Leave other people alone. Goodness gracious. That just sounds crazy to me. Mm-mm-mm. All right, y'all. I'm about to go and get me some coffee. Why would it be a war against the sun? But you know what? That makes sense, Unica, because of what I've read, what Moses was saying about the sun. Like, what is that? What is that? Right. Wow. Right, exactly. It makes things grow. Exactly. It's very important. Yeah. That's just crazy to me. I'm gonna be out there today. I charge my candles, I charge my crystals in the sun and the moon. That's just crazy. Cold brings death. Wow. Well, thank the goddess that they don't have real power. Oh yeah. Mm. Mm. That's just insane. I can't believe it. You must live in a warm region, Unica. Because I don't too much mind cold weather, but without the sun, we definitely would die. Without the sun, definitely would die. Mm. And it's a lot of depressed. I've noticed a lot of depressed people, and I was gonna come on here and talk about how I can heal anxiety. That a lot of people are having a lot of anxiety. It's just weird. Oh, you've been in Oklahoma. Okay. You in Oklahoma. Nice. I got family over there in Oklahoma. Mm. I have noticed a lot of depressed people. That's what I figured it out, is that a lot of them are just depressed and possessed. Depressed and possessed is not a good combination. It's not. Yeah. Yes, it definitely, it was raining all day yesterday, all day and all night. It just rained and rained and rained. It did. And the sky was just like a black grayish color. It's like a black grayish color. So I go out there to charge my candles, and I look up and I'm like, I can't see the moon. And it was just weird. So I went and got that app and discovered something that was really amazing. I was like, oh my God, there it is right there. It just kind of shows you. And then it was showing me constellations that I didn't even know was there. Yeah, but Trump disappointed me when I saw something about he wants this to be a Christian nation. That only irritated me because I feel like it's about a power and control thing, and I don't feel that as a president you have the right to choose everybody's religion and their spiritual beliefs. So that really disappointed me about him when he did that. I don't like that. Mm. Oh wow. I didn't know weather was like that over in Oklahoma. Mm. One day it'd be snowing and the next day it'd be 80 degrees. Mm. Yeah, I don't worship man made, man thought of gods. I don't worship that. I don't, and I never will. Seem like to me they're not doing well. It's a lot of violence. It's one of the things that my group protects you from. Violence, annoyingness. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't. I'm definitely not. I'm not feeling that. Yeah, exactly. I'm not feeling it at all. So I've got my divine protection from death and destruction, because it, to me, it just seems like it becomes very destructive. And I've noticed a lot. I see a lot that a lot of people don't see, and I don't understand what the purpose of the point is, because it never happens the way they want it to happen. Oh yeah. Well, I kind of canceled him when I saw something about he wants this to be a Christian a nation. And I was like, shut up. You don't get to choose what you don't get to choose for us. Are you crazy? So I think he made himself an enemy of a lot of people when he did that. I'm sick of presidents doing that. I'm sick of them doing that, man. I don't like that. I canceled him after that. But then again, I kind of understand why, but it's still it I can understand why he would think. that that would be the correct approach, but it's not. And y'all know how I feel about that religion anyway. It's very evil. And for some reason, they get more evil closer to Easter. I don't get it. I mean, just hateful. As if this earth only belongs to them. You know, us shamans and pagans, we've been occupying this earth for billions of years now. And it seems more like an alien invasion to me. And it sucks. I don't like it. Okay, I don't. And I have a lot of them for some reason watching my channel. You know, no, I don't trust your God. I don't, not your God. I trust my gods. I don't trust your God. But why do more evil though? That's what doesn't make any sense. But I noticed that, and I've noticed that it's a trip. It is. It's a whole trip. Like I'll just be like, what in the world? Like, why are they doing that? Mm, mm. All I know is that what I notice is that they be out here trying to sacrifice women and children, and they're trying to to me they're trying to fulfill every prophecy of the Bible, which has already been done, but they're trying to mimic it. You know, they're trying to mimic it big time, purposely. I don't know if it's purposely or if they're possessed or what the deal is, but it's stupid to me. Right. That exactly. Unica said it exactly right. They don't want nothing of the creator here, nothing that is good and pure clean. You're right. You are absolutely right because that's not the creator in that Bible. No, it's not. And you know what? Until they leave me alone, because there's been a lot of stalking and harassment. I don't deal with Jehovah. I don't deal with Yahweh. I don't deal with none of that. I don't deal with it. I don't contend with it. And for some reason they took a special interest in me. And I'm like, why? Like I should be the last person. Yeah, it just it's ridiculous. I'm like, and when I say they took an interest in me, is my channel. They're always watching my channel. So I don't understand. What do they think that's their duty or something? I don't understand why they always watch my channel. And you can tell the videos that they don't like of mine. You can tell is when I speak about religion. And then the stupidest thing is mixing religion with witchcraft. I don't agree with that. And for some reason, they want me to practice Christian witchcraft. For what? For what? Am I trying to set myself up for failure and death? I mean, it says it in the Bible. You're not supposed. I don't get it. I don't get it. Whatever. All I know is that I protect my people with common sense and the actual creator. The actual creator. Yeah. I just think it's crazy. Like, what are they doing? Like, seriously. But anyway, And for some reason, I don't know. It's weird. People out there dying for nothing. That's all I know is that they kill people for nothing. They do that because it's not making anything better for them at all. So I know that's right. That's how I feel too. That's how I feel too about the situation. I just don't like the way they lie. Just I don't like being lied to. Just don't lie to me. You know, just don't lie to me. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to go get me some more coffee. I'll see y'all later. I gotta get up and get some coffee, some more coffee in me. I'm tired for some reason. I feel that the fallout is gonna definitely happen, and I feel like the wicked that they are doing is going to be. I feel like they're gonna get it, especially when you telling people that they can trust you and they can't. I don't like that. I don't like how they're trying to force us with this idea of God that we can't even trust, and trying to force it, and trying to force it on us, trying to force it on us, acting and playing on. It's a lot of them be acting and stuff. They just be acting out. That's why on Easter I started staying at home because I noticed that a few family members would get violent during Easter. Not my children, but a few of my cousins. It just all of a sudden, my one of my cousins decided to literally physically attack me on Easter, trying to start fights. I don't want to fight with you. I'm not a barbarian. I don't fight with you for what? Just wanted to have a physical fight. I didn't understand it. And so I just started staying home on Easter. Yeah. So we're very non-violent and peaceful over here. We don't do violence and trying to kill people. Just don't do it. They're very angry too, very angry. I don't understand it. Yeah. So I said, and then that was 13 years ago when it happened. I said, oh gosh, she was so possessed. I asked her, I said, I thought Jesus was supposed to be protecting you from that. Apparently not. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Seemed like Jesus was more for the men. He was more for the men's this, you know. I don't know though. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Make sure y'all get in my group. We have a full moon coming up. Easter's approaching in another week. I think it's the 12th or the 14th, one of them. Mm-mm-mm. All right, y'all.